First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Yahweh Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders that create millstone, Charles is true. Out of the salutations to the elect, to the men that died doing the work of Yahweh Yahweh Shai, to the Son of our first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son. The Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer. He come and deliver us out of this captivity that we're in.
Right.
All right. The Hebrew Israelites come out here week in and week out, prophesying the downfall of America according to the scripture. Now you just had what? New Year's yesterday. So we're in a whole new year for these people here, what they believe to be a new year. So it's really not a new year, man. You're in the middle of the fucking winter solstice, man. So you can't have a new year with things dying. But these people believe they had their New Year's resolutions and all that. But we're looking forward to this place being brought down, man. And Apostle Tahar deemed this year the year of Yahweh Shai Shai turn up, man.
Right.
A lot of things about to turn up this year. You know, people thought 2021 was bad. Now they got mandates already, man. For a lot of things. People, like, even at markets, you're not even going to be able to work on the little thing, man. You know? So these people, like, around them in this place is about to cease, man, real fast, man, real soon.
Yeah, it's like the brother was saying, you know, the year of the hastening, man, is over, and the year of the turn up is here. Okay? You know, these people think this shit is going to get sweet out here, but it's not. Them jabs are coming hard and heavy. They're going to lock this place the hell down. Okay? When that lockdown takes place, man, a lot of these mom and pop businesses are going to shut the hell down. All right? A lot of mom and pop businesses are getting ready to go extinct. All right? They're going to be coming door to door for you people's asses. You see? Whatever's happening in Australia, the UK, and all these other places overseas, they're taking their time right now with America because they know these people are armed. That is the reason why they're not coming and kicking your damn doors down right now. But you can best believe that shit is in the works. Okay? When the shutdown comes, the UN is coming too. Because they know they're going to have problems with these people. You bet your ass on that. Yo, you ready? Go ahead,
Sirach chapter 12, verse 1. It says, when thou wilt do good, know to whom thou doest, so shalt thou be thanked for thy benefit. Do good, Salak.
I got something. Because the brother was talking about how the grinding shall cease.
Yeah, that's Steve. I got one.
7 Ezra 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown.
The sown places shall appear unsown. So all of these businesses that you see open right now, yeah, you gotta wear the mask if you go in. You might have to have that jab. You might have to have that piece of paper to walk up in there. These places are getting ready to shut the hell down. You see? And they're gonna be unsown. You ain't gonna be able to, you ain't gonna earn a goddamn thing. Okay? These businesses ain't gonna earn a damn dime come soon. You see? Go ahead,
The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
The full storehouses, all these big ass warehouses, They're not getting shipments in, okay, because of all the cargo is off the coast, the west coast, the south coast, the east coast. You know, these container ships ain't coming in. So all of these big ass warehouses are starting to empty out, man. You see? And when they start emptying out, what's going to happen? The demand is going to be going up. The price is going to be going up. And a lot of you people ain't going to be able to afford it. And at some point, you ain't even going to be able to get your hands on the shit. You see?
So they stopping
Go
the
ahead,
ships from coming in and all that. Yeah.
Ah,
You know? So they causing all that. That's going to cause famine,
ah,
cause civil unrest.
that's right.
They're the ones that's controlling all the food supply,
That's right.
everything that you need.
It's orchestrated, basically.
Systematic.
Ah,
They disrupting the supply chain.
that's right.
You know, so they can hoard. They think they can hoard.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, that's what they're
They
doing.
want to do. They want to
Ah,
hoard it.
yeah, that's
Because they think they're going to live.
God.
It's going that way.
Time.
That's
Second Ezra 6:23. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid.
The trumpet. You want to break that down now?
Read that again, bro.
Second Ezra 6:23. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid.
That's what we doing now. We doing that trumpet.
Ah,
Those every man, they really so afraid they ain't gonna tell you that.
right,
No,
right.
that's why they don't want to hear it. Once you start talking the truth, bringing that alarm, like you go when you go into the scriptures, it talks about so the trumpet be blown and no man be
Don't
afraid.
be afraid.
You know? So the Lord got a trumpet is being blown. Why you think you got the elites and all that? They really sitting back there in fear right now.
That's right.
Cause they see everything that we're talking about. They see it coming to
That's right.
coming to play, man, right in front of their face. So they like, yo, how them niggas know all this, man?
Ah,
Yeah, we got it through the spirit of fire. How about
That's
Shem
right.
Sham, man?
yeah, after
Why
3.5
something happened to
days,
us?
brother. After
Right.
that 3.5 days, they stood upon their feet and great fear fell upon them.
Right.
That's part of that.
That's right, man.
You see?
Yeah, it's happening right now, bro.
That's right, Doc.
These people, they think that, yo, next, well, this shit is what we
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't even understand what they're talking about.
That's right,
Know
Doc.
what's coming, man. But that was it on that, brother. Some more?
A little bit more.
Go ahead, brother.
Verse 24. And at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies.
And we seeing that now, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because what? Now all of a sudden, like, yo, the girl from my old job, she texted me or whatever. And she on my Instagram, so she be sending stuff up and put up. She was like, yo, they making a mandate for us to get the joint by next month to have a job.
Oh,
And I was like, damn, that don't work there no more. So,
Yeah, yeah.
and now you see how fast things are moving.
Right.
Now what? Now you got that right there, so people gonna start losing their jobs and everything.
Yeah.
Yo, and what? They gonna want to fight each other.
They're gonna be jealous of. They're gonna
Exactly.
be jealous of their neighbors,
Yep.
man. That's the neighbor being jealous of the neighbor.
Okay.
Man.
When you go to what? Second Ezra 15 chapter.
Yep.
They gonna raid each other's homes.
Ah, for,
You know,
for
for
the
lack
bread.
of bread.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know?
You damn right.
So that's happening right now. That's
Wow.
what prophecy you see. Because these people, they're not going to have the supplies that they need. Even going back when I used to work at the market, you know, people, when the pandemic first hit, people was coming in there and they put a limit on the thing.
Right. The
That's
food that
it.
you can get. You can
Yeah.
only get 2 of these or one of
Exactly.
those. Yeah.
You know, the people in there was hot,
Yep.
ready to fight each other and everything.
Right.
You know, so you see that firsthand, you like, no, the scriptures ain't lying.
Yeah.
You know? Nah, bro.
One against another like enemies,
That's right, like enemies.
Man.
and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein.
That's right.
The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and 3 hours they shall not run. Verse 25. Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape.
That's the brothers that are out here teaching the truth, the 100% truth. You know? Because we're not going to go to the food riots. You know what I mean? We're not going to go to the protest. We're not going to go to all of those things, man. We're going to stay in the spirit, man, in the Most High. We're going to stay in the Word. You know?
I would have put the spirit on you, not the blood.
That's right. That's why we fast. That's why we practice fasting.
Right.
You know what I mean? These are things that we have to do, man. You know?
And Slocky, they tell you, write your congressman, write your senator, yeah, all that bullshit.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. The same ones that are pushing them laws out to put
Right.
your ass in bondage.
Right.
Yeah. Well, got anything else, huh?
And see my salvation and the end of the world.
Hey, yo, and all that stuff you read about, like the spring's not coming, that's all the things that's gonna stop.
Yep.
You know, it's not gonna be sweet no more.
Right,
Going
huh?
to your stores and things, grab things and all that, right? Just like what happened with Joseph when he told him back in Egypt about the famine coming.
7 years.
Yeah, he told about the famine coming. But we tell you about the destruction of this place and how to get right this way, but y'all don't want to listen, right?
Right.
Y'all turn a deaf ear to our sound doctrine. But we already know that coming into these last days, man. But just to back you up, this is Ecclesiastes. This I was reading for the first time, chapter 12 and 3. It says, "In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few."
And the grinders are ceasing. You know? How many jobs have shut down over the last year, 2 years?
Right.
You know? How many have cut their staff?
Right.
You know?
Right.
These grinders, these windows are getting ready to be darkened, man. You know? And you people are going to be outside looking in. You know?
It says that those that look out the window will be dark.
There it is. You know?
That's crazy, man. Because you got a lot of people getting laid off too. And
Right.
matter of fact, not just laid off, they
They quitting their job.
because they don't want to take that bullshit over them.
That's right,
You
Al.
know? So now they leaving. The employees they're mad, you know. So nobody really wants to work right now. Then
Right.
they had spoiled them with that pandemic money and all that.
Yeah.
Now you tell them that they gotta get this to come back to work and everything. And how people, it's about to get crazy.
Yeah, they ain't trying to hear it.
Tell you,
You know?
it's a lot going on, man.
You know, go ahead, Al. No, I was just going to say, you know, with everything that's going on, you know, that MOB, man, is getting pushed like crazy. Mainstream media. You know what I mean? You're looking at, I seen a video the other day with China, okay? I mean, they're really pushing it over there. Then Ukraine, the Ukraine, you know, they got these people going through these little cattle shoots, man, and they got to put their phone out and get their phone scanned. So these things are starting to happen in these other countries, you know, and these simple ass people in the United States, they're not really paying attention because they're still in this cloud. They're still in the merge of this place, man. And they think that everything's going to go back to normal, and they're telling people, oh, just go get that jab. Just go ahead and get it, man, so we can go back to doing what we've been doing. Oh, all that wicked ass shit that you've been doing? Nah, we're good. We don't want none of that. You know what I'm saying? You know? So it's a lot of things are taking place right now. These people are too caught up in all of these holidays, these wicked ass holidays. And what's getting ready to happen to them, man, is that thief in the night is coming, and they ask them, get ready to get checkmated.
4, back in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and 4. It says, "And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low."
And all the daughters of music shall be brought low. I mean, I can't even listen to some of this shit that they got out there. You know? The music today is garbage. The only thing I try to listen to, if it has a nice beat to it, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? You know, but other than that, man, the lyrics that these young men are out here pushing, man, is just straight wicked as hell, man. You know? I have to push the button to forward to get to the next song. You know, I'm like pushing it constantly because it's like, god damn, you know? I mean, they're all talking about the same thing. You know? Lewdness, man. You know? Cheating, women sleeping with multiple men. Wives cheating on their husbands. You see? These are the things that we hear all day long, man. You know? This is what our people have come to. You know? And the music has definitely been brought low. You know,
When it talks about that music too, that's talking about like people having a good time.
nah.
As you look at this past New Year's, wasn't really talking like
And
that.
that's what I heard.
You know, so everything really is the economy,
Right,
the,
right.
the comfortability, party spirit, taking out this place.
It's locked. And just to land back on that, that's part of that mind control.
Nah.
If you keep hearing things over
Yeah,
and over
over and
again,
over.
you continue to you do it
Right.
and think it's okay.
That's
That's
right.
right, yeah. That's right. Right. It says, verse 5. It says, also when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fear shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and desire shall fail, because man goeth to his long home, and the mourners go about the streets. That's man going to your long home. That means your ass is going to the spirit world.
Yep.
You know, and all
That's
the good
right.
things is going to be taken away once again, man.
Yeah, there's gonna be no men out here to till the fields, man. And what's gonna happen? All of these animals, all of these grasshoppers, and all these other things are gonna start taking over this place again. You know, it's gonna be overgrown. The animals are gonna be walking down fucking Broad Street. You see, it's gonna be deer on Main Street America, man. You know, they ain't gonna be hiding in the woods because there ain't gonna be a lot of men around. And the scriptures say that. It says a man shall seek to see another. You know? We're going to want to see another person, but we ain't going to see him because there's going to be very few out here because a lot of people are going to die. A lot of people are going to be put in these concentration camps, okay? And these people are going to be dead bodies out or just laying on the street, man, like lumps of shit. You know? And well deserved, man, because you people are wicked as hell. You see? You ain't going
Yes. The second letter, chapter 16 and 22. It says, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish in famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
They shall perish of famine, and the sword is going to destroy those that don't. You see?
It says, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be waste, and the city shall be cast down.
You see? These people are going to be out here like dung, man. Piles of shit. You know?
Stepping over there.
What the brothers say down in North Carolina? Ass all in the air. You see? You know? But that's how a lot of you going to end up, man. Face down, ass up. Dead as hell. Because you don't want to get right with the Most High, how about you, You see? That's what's coming, man. The famine. There's getting ready to be a great famine in this land, man. You know?
I got Matthew 24 and 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted.
Then they shall deliver you up to be afflicted. And what is that talking about? When that martial law takes place, man. You see? Oh, you don't want to take this? You don't want to do that? All right, well, we're going to come kick your door down and lock your ass up. Go ahead, bro.
And shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
That's these people out here that are pushing 100% truth. The children of the house of David, okay, is going to be hated. You know, brothers like ourselves, man. We're going to be pursued by military troops, okay, mercenaries. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're going to be coming for some of us, man. But you know what the word says, man, is when they start putting their hands on the elect, what's going to happen? That standard is going to get lifted up.
That's
And
right.
I'm telling you right now, man, Lord willing, we of those that number. When that standard gets lifted, man, these people are they ass out, man. It's just simple as that. You got any more?
Matthew 24 and 10. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another.
Why are they going to be offended? They're going to be offended by the truth. You know? We've been telling y'all what was going to happen and what's going to happen. We're going to get blamed for it. We're going to get blamed for all the shit that's happening to you people. Okay? The prophets did it. You see? You know? That's what's coming, man. You know? And it's okay. I'm all right with that. You know? Shit. If I got to die for you, how about Chanel shot? And it's okay. It's the Lord's will. It's the Lord's will that I get changed into one of those powers and start knocking fucking heads off, too. Okay?
Right.
It could go either way. You understand? got that? We done?
Matthew 24:11. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. And because of iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
That was iniquity. It's like Matthew 24.
Matthew
Yeah.
24, 12.
But you got to do that.
No, I mean,
I can get it. Yeah, I grabbed that. You want to read that book again?
Matthew
It should be
24.
sin, man. Sin.
Yeah, it's in front of it.
Matthew 24:12.
Yeah.
And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Get that word, man. The love of many also already starting to wax cold, right? These people, they ain't know, man. It's the beginning of all this stuff.
Yeah, let me, iniquity, and you said that was Matthew?
Matthew 24:12.
Let me get that. Yeah, I hardly ever
I got you.
Oh, you got it?
You know what? I can't use this one. I'm getting anything.
Yeah, I don't know why the hell mine is acting up.
Word for iniquity. Aramia. So you know what I'm talking about?
And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
So it's Aramia, which is the condition of without law, because ignorant of it, because of violating contempt and violation of law, iniquity, wickedness. So iniquity is going to whack. You know what I'm talking about?
Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
And they showed you a preview of that at what? What's that? The capital thing. Talking about that. The iniquity, they just ran in there.
Yeah.
You know, they ain't giving a damn about the law, man. You know? And yo, that's the what? That's also in Second Levels 15 chapter, I believe. It talks about how the people, they just gonna turn on each other and everything. And it's gonna be a lawless state, man. You know? Because these people, everything that's going on now with the whole, you know, thing and everything, and they telling people to get there, you gotta have people living off the grid, so to speak. And now you got what, the 5th of this month, they want to bring out that 5G towers.
Oh, yeah.
They rolling
Yeah.
that out.
Yeah.
That's they want to roll it out that day. Yeah. And it's funny because they rolling out the 5G on the 5th day. Like, you saw funny as hell, man. But now with that, because now they saw a lot of people is going to get sick.
Yeah, Mario's gonna start dancing.
Now, they said a lot of people going to get sick right after the holiday. You know?
Yeah.
So they playing on that shit. Now you turn that 5G on, people going to start dropping.
Dropping like a fucking fly.
You know?
Yep.
'Cause that's going inside of their little, whatever they put inside of it. You know, to get that
What is it?
joint
Nanotechnology?
Yeah, can't get too deep into that.
Yeah, I know. It's close up like
And
a
take that shit right there.
Yeah.
Say a couple words, that's how you know the family of the word.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, right here, though, it's 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 15. It says, "For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh." It says, "If one people shall stand up to fight against another with swords in their hands, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall be in their power.
You shall not regard their kings or their princes, man. What's that's going into? All you mayors, okay? You governors,
Presidents.
senators,
Elites.
you know, they're gonna start chasing people down the goddamn street, man. You know? There's it's shit, even these pastors, man, that people look up to. You
Oh, yeah,
know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Shit, some of them are gonna get ate by their congregation.
It was
Yeah.
it was a video with Joel Osteen.
Yeah.
The dude was like, he's like, oh, Joel Osteen, come here, bud. And he came over to him, he hugged him and shit. He's like, you know you're a piece of shit, right?
Oh shit.
And Joel Osteen's face was like,
That is funny.
he's
as
like,
hell,
yo, he
huh?
knows it. He knows
Yeah.
that, yo, I
Oh
was
yeah,
dying.
yeah.
So, yo, these people
Yeah.
waking up, they getting tired of being lied to.
Yeah,
They
man.
classes and all that shit, man.
Yep.
But the truth is out here, they don't deny it.
Damn right. Damn right they can't deny it.
Then you gotta wear a mask and go to your
the
church. You know
store?
what I'm
Oh,
saying?
the church, yeah.
You gotta really have it, you know what I'm saying, that little twisted going there too, man. And now you're gonna see who's other people who was lying.
That's right. But they lack faith, man.
That's
You
right.
know? Now I wear one when I go into a store. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these stores they require, right? Why? Yeah, they require you to wear one, you know. But other than that, man, I have to have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai that he's not gonna, allow anything to happen to me. Now, big brothers are getting sick. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying?
Then you put that chemtrail on that other bullshit.
You can't get around it, you know. And shit, man. And be honest with you, when this first started, I still lived on the third floor in this one apartment building, and it was funny as hell because the night before, I had watched some videos, and the video was talking about they had drones going around spraying shit in people's fucking windows. And one night, I'm telling you, that same goddamn, the next night, I'm laying there in bed, and I swear I hear a humming. And I keep my window open, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying, yo? So you never know what the hell these people are doing because they got hundreds of pilots flying these things any goddamn way for the military. So what makes you think that they're not out here going around at night, flying over populated areas in the dark and spraying shit on people? You know? Because what's that movie? The Crazy?
Oh, yeah.
You know, when they said they sprayed Trixie over certain populations to stir the people up, it makes the people go crazy. You see it? That's the kind of shit he saw this man.
It's funny, man, because on Sunday, like today,
Alright.
it seemed like they hit the sky harder, man.
Oh yeah.
It's harder. It's like a dumbed down state how you feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that song, Easy Like Sunday Morning. That's why you think drunk your ass.
He drunk the hell out your ass, yeah. Spray your ass on Saturday night. Go ahead, huh?
It's on faith. This is Hebrews chapter 11, starting at verse 1. It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by it the elders obtained a good report. Through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of the Most High,
That's right. Huh?
so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? So we got faith. And all this, like, we got faith that Yahweh Shah coming back, man. We ain't see him right here in this lifetime. You know, but we got faith. We read and we see these things and we read and we see everything that's going on. So we got faith to believe in the words of the Lord, because without faith it's impossible to
That's right,
please,
brother.
you know?
And that's got to be spirit. That's got to be in your spirit, man. That you feel these things. You know?
But just like, yo, now when you're not able to work, who you gonna have faith?
That's right. Hey, the birds don't work, but the birds eat every damn day. You see?
So
You know what I mean? Hey, brother, you know that's how it is. Bring it up. Hey, man, when the spirit gets on you, the spirit gets on you, huh? You know what I mean?
that's good. I was going man.
Hey, go ahead, brother, read. You know what I mean? Hey.
Verse 4 says, by faith Abel offered unto the Most High a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, while which he obtained witness that he was righteous, the Most High testifying of his gifts, and by it he being dead yet speak. Damn, that's crazy. But even though Cain killed him, he still his blood cried out to the Lord, right?
That's
You know, because he was righteous.
That's right.
Then you go into what? What's that? Second Ezra's 14. No, yeah, 14 and about I think 35. It talks about how the righteous shall be declared after death and all that. And I said it goes into that. But, yo, his Abel was righteous, so when he sacrificed, even to his blood crying out to God, man. That was a righteous deed that he did. But Cain, on the other hand, if Cain was to get slain, his blood would have been probably cried out with the blood went with her, like, because he wasn't righteous. But it says verse 5, it says by faith Enoch was translated that he should not see death. You got a lot of men here now that's not going to taste the death. Right? It tells you that in the scripture. A lot of, don't get it twisted, a lot of people going to die out here. A lot. The majority of you motherfuckers. But at the end of the day, you're going to have that small remnant that's not going to taste of that death, right? You know, it says, it was not found because the Most High had translated him to be, to him. But before his translation, he had this testimony that he pleased the Most High. That's what he's trying to do. Y'all ain't trying to right? His testimony. And that's this testimony right here that we read. It says, because without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. And you gotta look at what? The dude that was on the cross next to Yahweh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
At the end, he was, and now I forgot, I was just talking to a brother about this the other day. And it's like, he's like, yeah, man, he think it's over for a lot of people. I said, well, yeah, it is, but you still got those last minutes, right?
Yeah.
I said, and we at that time, I said, until they take that MOTB, they still got a chance. They just gotta believe, right? You know, and they gotta have that belief. Just like the dude, he was in the same condition as Yahweh, beat up, Yahweh on the cross, and he still believed that he was who people were saying, right? You know, that's a hell of a thing. To have a belief like that, that's faith.
Yeah, and when you're dying, when you're hanging there dying,
Exactly. It's like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
It says, verse 7. It says, by faith, Noah being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith.
That's right.
Man, that's what faith is a gift, man. Everybody don't got the same amount of it. They measure the same amount of faith. You know, because you got what, like Thomas. Thomas ain't have the same faith.
Right.
Job, you know what I'm saying? Job and Thomas was to hang around each other, vexed the shit out of each other. Because Job was firm, man.
Yeah.
Everything that was happening to him, he like, man, I'm fighting this, man.
He didn't care,
You know?
man. He didn't care.
Thomas would have been like, Lord, what's going on? Like,
Yeah, why you doing this to me, man?
He wanted to see that. He wanted to see his hands. Oh, now, if that shoe let me see, let me put my fingers through your hand.
Right. Hey,
But
man,
he still is a man.
I'm not a ghost, man. Look, put your hand in my damn finger. What you talking about?
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
The scripture also talks about if you have faith of a mustard seed,
There you go, brother.
mountain.
That's
That's
right.
But then you know what that means? That means that the brothers that are out here teaching this truth have to have that much faith. Because what's happening to America? This is a mountain, isn't it? You see what I'm saying? And this mountain is being moved, man. I mean, it's absolutely getting knocked the hell down.
That's right.
You see? By just words. By words and faith.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
see?
Just like Joshua at Jericho.
Nah.
You know, what they do, they walked around changing.
Most I told him, yo, do this, and do that. And just like he's telling us to come out here and teach this truth. Make your body a living sacrifice, and I'm going to show you something. But just keep doing it until I come.
That's right.
You see?
That's right.
And that's what's happening right now.
That's
Most
right.
I's getting ready to show up on your ass.
They
You gotta have the right doctrine too, because you got
That's
some of
right.
these guys
That's
talk
right.
about the Most High,
Yeah.
but they believe in your house.
Right, yeah. Rap the
Lord
news.
putting,
No,
and the
no,
Lord
no.
putting them to death.
Rap
as we
the
speak.
news.
Matter of fact, I got
Let me get this swift one. John
Okay,
6 and 29. Yahweh answered and said unto them, This is the work of Yahweh, that ye believe on him whom he hath sent.
That's right.
Ooh.
That's it.
That's right.
Oh, them Hebrew ways.
Yeah, you gotta
Who's
believe
that?
on him. Yeah.
His son.
I was shot.
No.
Yeah. And what happened to homeboy? What'd he say? Oh, ain't nobody coming to save you.
No.
You know what I mean? Rap the news, man. That's why the Most High putting the death on the first.
Right.
You see?
And them
Putting the
niggas, they
death
always
on the
talking
first.
that.
So that's going to be a trend for the Most High this year. For you false prophets. For you brothers out there that are saying that there ain't no mark, the RFID chip is not the mark. For all you brothers out there saying sleep with white women is goddamn mark of the beast. You know? For all you brothers out there saying, oh, we don't believe in the Old Testament. Oh, we only believe in the Old Testament. You know? All you brothers out there that are saying that there ain't nobody coming to save us. The Most High's going to start making examples of you people's asses this year. You see? Because you don't believe, man. The brother just read the scripture. You gotta believe on Yahweh Shah, man.
Right.
You know? What is John 3, 14 and 15? You know? When it tells you that just exactly. Can somebody get that for me?
Yeah, so.
When you gotta believe on if you look on that serpent, on that stick, and you have faith, just like that, just like you did that, you have to believe on the Son. You see?
Moses too stupid.
Yeah, but then it says in John 3, 14 and 15 that just as Moses held up the serpent in the wilderness, so must the Son of Man be held up. You gotta hold that man up and have belief that you're gonna be saved. You see?
Oh man, I got so for you.
Yeah, right there. Just read 14 and 15.
I got something for you.
Yeah, right, yeah.
John 3 and 14. And as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness,
When the people were getting bit by serpents,
Mm.
okay, and dying and complaining, why is this happening to us? Go ahead,
even so must the Son of Man be lifted up.
Even so must the Son of Man be lifted up. Who is that? Yahweh Shah. Okay? You got it more?
Verse 15, that whosoever believeth in him
There it is.
should not perish.
Whosoever believeth in him. Who is that? The Son of Man? Not Yahweh, but his Son. Okay? The Son of Man. Yahweh Shah. You see?
Let's have eternal life back
Go
up.
ahead, bro. That's all right.
And that goes because you got the Muslims that be like, yo, God done got no son.
Yeah.
Nah,
yeah,
shit.
okay.
And I'm like, y'all niggas tripping. Because
Yeah.
no, that shows that they don't believe, man.
Yep.
No, they believe, oh, just one God. Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Uh,
You know that, right? One power, the ultimate power.
right.
But they could believe in this God.
Allah.
Yeah.
Which means it's the power.
This is the cut for that. To back you up, bro. This is Proverbs chapter 30. I'm starting verse 1. It says, the words of Agar, the son of Jacob, even the prophecy, the man speaking to Eichel, even unto Eichel and Cal, surely I am more brutish than any man, and have not the understanding of a man. I neither learn wisdom nor have knowledge of the holy. It says, who hath descended up into heaven, or descended?
That's right,
Who have gathered the wind in his fist? Who have bound the waters in the garment? Who have established all the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name? If thou canst tell.
What is his name and what is his son's name?
Showing separate entities.
That's right,
Have that Trinity bullshit out the window, man.
That's right.
They all one.
Fire, that was fire.
When it's in there, and before the dude that's talking to you, he's saying he a Buddhist man. And he really don't know too much, but he know that much.
Right.
You know, that's all he really knows. He know the name of the Father and the Son.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
that's a cut to them people talking about, yo, ain't nobody coming.
Yeah.
He don't got a son, so why would it say that in Proverbs?
Right.
And that's
right.
what you would call the Old Testament.
Right.
For you Old Testament niggas, man.
Hey, yeah.
You got a lot of that. Oh, well, it's no son and this and that's. Look at this and that. Come on, man.
Well, I got a swift one for that.
Right.
The book of 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17.
No,
Where the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh.
that's right.
And if it first begin at us,
That's right.
what shall the end of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh?
God, yeah. Just the end of them that is not open, man. You know, and yo, it's starting with us. And look, like all the rappers get killed, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Unarmed, so-called unarmed black men. You know, scoffers. The women, yo, a lot of women last year got shot, man. Yeah, a lot of women. I'm talking about more than average. You know, I'm talking about men. This dude, he killed his baby mom and her mom right after the fucking
Oh yeah.
what's that? They call that baby shower.
Yeah.
Right after that shit coming out. So yo, that's the rap of the book.
That's right.
You know? And he's bringing that rap right now. Getting so how much more than he? You know, they don't know baby word. They're not supposed to because it's not fair. That's why you know this place is going to be turmoil.
Yeah.
You can't
It's gonna
even
be
explain
crazy.
it.
It's gonna be crazy out here.
Verse 18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved,
That's
where
right.
shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
That's right, yo. Matter of fact, yo, what's that? I want to get
1 Peter 4, 18.
Watch this. 4:18. Now when it talks about the righteous are scarcely deceived, now you look into that word scarcely. So First Peter what 4,
4:18.
4:18. Go to 18 scarcely. That's heavy. I was talking to a brother, we was talking about how, you know, the Lord, he does things like right at the nick of time, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you
That's that
think
old saying. Skin it by the skin of your teeth.
Yup.
You know?
You think that you ain't gonna make it and
Yeah.
shit, and the Lord come home. I was tested. That's why I want you going to faith. Because the Lord, he's testing your faith until the end, man. Yeah.
That goes into that hour of temptation.
That's right.
Because a lot of hell's gonna be coming upon brothers, man, at that point.
Look, this is word. It says malice. Man, that sounds like malice, man. Malice. Check it out. It says with difficulty, hard, not easily, scarcely, very rarely, man. You know?
Very rarely.
That's crazy.
You know?
There ain't gonna be a whole lot of people. You know what I'm saying? That's a small remnant compared to how many people are in this place. Scarcely. That's something you could barely find, man. You know? And it's like just in the nick of time.
Yeah, wasn't that scripture you said read earlier about they're going to be out here, like dung?
Oh,
You
well,
know?
it's like another 16.
I mean, just the dead bodies are going to be all over the place out here, man. You know?
Scarcely.
Yeah. And to think that you're going to see those things, Lord willing, we're those men. You know, we're going to see things like that, man, and not be phased. But at the same time, we're going to, you know, we can lose our life at any moment because that's what's going to be taking place. It's going to be lawless out here, you know. But that's when that scripture is talking about, scarcely being saved, being in the midst of all the hell that's taking place, seeing people dropping. You could be running with a group of people, and all 10 of them could drop, and you could cut that corner and still be good. No bullet holes, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we just get through thing after thing. You know, what's that scripture? Run from a bear, escape a lion. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother. Read that. That's it. Huh?
Finding destination.
Yeah, brother. Yes, sir. But that's what's coming, man. You know, like I just said, you could be with a group of people, and you might not be with brothers that are in the truth with you. You know, you might just be with a group that's running in a certain direction, And they could all get cut down. You could be the only one that walks away from that.
Yes.
You know? That's scarcely being saved. You know? That's them. They ran from the lion, they escaped the bear, and then they got caught by the serpent. Go ahead, brother.
This is Amos chapter 5, verse 18. It says, woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh. To what end is it for you? The day of Yahweh is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion and the bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and the serpent bit him.
The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. You know, that means a lot of death, a lot of confusion is coming to this place.
That's right.
You know? And like I said, you know, these people out here, they're going to be running from one thing and running to a whole totally another thing.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
You could be running from a real fucking lion
Yeah.
or a real bear. Because these zoos are going to shut down. Where them animals going to go? Out here on the street. You know?
Yeah, let's say the spirit is
Yeah, those are the spirits created for vengeance. Because a lot of people are going to get eaten by packs of wild dogs. You know? Yeah. You know what I mean? So you gotta understand that these scriptures, man, is going to start speaking. You know, the Most High is getting ready to take his men off the street, off these video epistles, and he's gonna start speaking for himself. And when he starts speaking for himself, you're gonna see how pissed off he is. You see? That's what's coming to this place, man. You know? Those spirits created for vengeance. And all the hell that's gonna take place here. You know? But I'm waiting for that day, basically. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah, man. Because, I'm really tired of being here. You know, I say it sometimes when my wife gets on my nerves. Black here, if anybody's watching that knows my wife. But it's true, though. You know what I mean? It's like, we try to have a moment where we want some comfort, but we don't get it, because those demons are out here, and they know that we're trying to be comfortable, but they're not going to allow it. You see? Right? You said you had something on?
This is what you said about the Lord speaking. This is 2 Ezra chapter 9, son of verse 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure out a time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
And you see what it talks about? The Most High is going to begin to speak. You see? Because we're telling you about the wars, we're telling you about rumors of wars, we're telling you about the earthquakes, but then it said that the Most High is going to start speaking. All right? He's going to visit this world, which he created. You know? So that's what's getting ready to take place. His visitation to this world is going to be a horror to you people, man. It's going to be joy to us. You know? Yeah, we might have a little fear because we're still men. But it's going to be, at the same time, a joy to us because we know that the end is near. We know them chariots is going to show up. You see?
Verse 5, it says, For like as all that is made in the world hath the beginning and the end is manifest.
That's right. You see?
Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works, and endings and effects and signs.
Endings, effects, and signs. You see?
That's just happening now, man. We're seeing it, man.
That's right.
No effects. What happened? These people are affected. Now they running into these companies, doing these smashing grabs, talking about taking thousands of dollars from our retailers.
Bro.
So that's the beginning. These people It's only going to get worse, man.
That's right, brother.
And that's the sign, so we know what's going on, man. Right? It says, verse 7. It says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed, which we just was reading in Hebrews.
That's right.
By the faith and the belief. Because you can have faith but don't believe something.
That's right.
Now,
And
that
no,
go
and
hand
not
in
have
hand.
work.
Exactly. That go hand in hand, man. You know? So we got the faith and we believe, man. We got to believe that we're going to be brought up out of this thing.
And we got the work.
Right.
That's evident.
Now, look at Daniel and the lions. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, when they was in the fucking fire.
Yup.
You know?
That's right.
They believe, like, man, listen, throw me in there. Even the 7 brothers they all got slaughtered in front of each other. They still believe.
Or the Maccabees.
Yeah, because
Oh,
they
yeah,
told
bro.
him.
Oh,
And
bro.
what they do, they told the king, they was like, listen, man, I'm going out like my brother in front of me. The king got mad. Matter of fact, we get that. He was slaughtering them so much that the king was like, yo, he couldn't even stomach him.
Yo, bro.
And those
That
dudes,
was
they
bad,
had faith.
man.
Yeah, they had
Yeah.
faith. What? See,
He was telling the soldiers, man, you cut my arm off, the Lord's going to give me another one in there. Bro, hey, cut this one off too. You know?
Exactly. He was
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
He was sick, man.
Put the one brother in a frying pan and shit.
He was dirty.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know how come that
Oh, bro, that's some fire right there,
Yeah,
man.
And so we got to make sure we believe in the proper doctrine.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
As
important.
it said in
Yeah,
Acts
oh,
19,
yeah.
15, the evil spirit answer said, Yahushua I know and Paul I know, but who are you?
That's
Yeah.
right.
You won't get your ass hopped on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got
Yeah.
faith, but you got faith in the
Yeah.
wrong
The
doctrine.
wrong
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. You got, and you got men, look, GOCC. They go, and they really believe that
I
stuff.
was just talking about them coming up there. Yeah.
Hey, that's the spirit. Apostle Gabar was going into sound doctrine.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're on the way up here. We're listening to that too.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
spirit. And I need to keep pushing that, man.
Yeah, man.
Because that's the most important thing, man. That's the
Sound
known
doctrine.
name. Yeah, you
That's
gotta have sound doctrine. You don't got sound
Right.
doctrine, you don't got nothing at all.
Right.
That's a foundation right there.
Always pray that the Most High don't take that Holy Spirit off you too.
That's right, God. That's right.
You know?
Says,
Because-
go ahead, brother.
Now I was just gonna say, because you could be out here teaching, man, and do one wicked ass thing that the Most High don't like, and he'll take that spirit from you.
Right, yep. Yep.
You know?
That's right. That's why you gotta have that fear, man.
That's right.
That healthy fear. It says, verse 8, it says, shall be preserved. It says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed shall be preserved from the said pearls and shall see my salvation in my land and wherein my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. That's plain and simple. The elect, exactly. The elect was set up from the beginning. They were separated from the rest of Israel.
Right.
You know, then you got the 1/3. You know, which is right under the elect. Then you got the 2/3.
Right. What he say that he knew you from before you were in the home? He said he knew you before you were in the home.
That's just a gift of life. That's what we out here giving.
Right. This is a gift of life.
We're all gift of life. And you bringing the alarm.
Right.
It says, verse 9. It says, there shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways.
They have abused his ways. Who is that? The 2/3.
Yeah.
You
That's
know?
right. It says, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment.
Well, that's what's going to happen to a lot of these people, man. They're going to dwell in them torments.
That's right.
You know?
That's right, man.
I mean, it's going to be
right.
never-ending hell on you people. You know, starting with the loss of your job. You know, yeah, that's just the beginning.
My people say it's the motherfucking start of the end.
That's right. Damn right, huh? That's right, huh? That's just the beginning. You know. Then when your food runs out, your children start talking about they're hungry. But when you had abundance, they didn't want to fucking eat. You see?
Yeah.
So now they're hungry. You know?
Juice boxes everywhere.
Yeah.
Half-eaten sandwiches
Right,
all over.
right,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
You know?
Then they
Mad
just
chicken
stuck
still on
in.
the chicken bone.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't want to eat.
Yeah.
But now they starting to get hungry.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
These are just the beginnings, man, of these things that are going to start taking place.
Getting the
That
sun.
women going through them labor pains
Right.
now.
Yeah. Like a woman in travail, man. This place is going to be like that. Them birth pains are going to get worse and worse
Yo, what's
and
that?
worse.
That's in Revelation.
You see?
When you talking about that.
You know? Then after the kids get hungry, you got to find a way to feed them. What are you going to do? You women out there, you independent women.
What's that?
You know? There's a lot of things that are going to start taking place, man. It's going to start with it's going to start with that loss of employment, loss of income. You know, the kids complaining, you trying to find a way to feed them, pay your bills, which is going to lead to lewdness. A bunch of different men running around up in your house, but you're going to have to make money somehow. You know, and you men, you're going to have to run out the house and go rob people. You see? That's what's going to start happening, man.
Because, yo, that's why I told you, man. More than them that has lost pieces.
Woo!
Y'all moving haste, man. When you do that, then what was destruction?
That's right,
So
bro.
now you can't feed your family, you run out here robbing everything, and your ass to put to death. Definitely ain't feed your family. Because you ain't have, you ain't have faith in y'all about some outside, man.
That's right. These women, boy, they're going to be kicking that, they're going to be opening them damn legs up, that quiver to every arrow, you know? That thirsty crowd.
Fuck that shit.
Isaiah 20:10. The city of confusion is broken down.
The city of confusion is broken down. America is broken down.
Right.
Go ahead, huh?
Every house is shut up that no man may come in.
Right. You saw that when the whole pandemic first came. When everybody in that quarantine, shut everything down, shut the job down. People couldn't. I couldn't believe it was people that still ain't come out their house.
Yeah,
They was just coming out. man.
yeah.
I was like, God damn.
They order the groceries and shit.
That's because you got them people
The Bible shots.
Way
I
up.
got a question for you. Every time that when white people approach a black person, why we don't come up there and be the intermediary and make sure everything is going okay? Why would, like right there, there's two white people, all white cops with one black person. You don't go over there and say it's dirty white black man, whereas though he not being racist.
not what?
Huh?
Not what?
That black guy,
Not what?
he not black? What is he?
You the Israelites.
Black is that's
Okay,
shit.
okay.
And we ain't
No,
out
but white
here.
people go by color. They don't go by race. They go by, they don't go by which
They're
belief.
not-
They go by
and
color.
they're not white.
Okay.
But
Whatever.
then, the reason why we don't go over there and do nothing like that is because that's his judgment from the Lord. That's his judgment from the Lord. So whatever that man did or whatever happened, that's between him and the Lord. We ain't out here on that. We out here to tell our people to wake up and turn back to the Lord and pray that way that he can protect you. We can't protect nobody. We can't even save ourselves. We just fear him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everything comes to him. You know? So whatever he did, look, he was hugging the women. Now he's hugging them. He's not doing that. He clearly don't know us. And our people been doing that for a long time.
No, I'm just saying. So when the red man, when you say the red man messing with a dark person, that's all I'm saying. That's what I say.
Those men over there, those so-called white people,
Yeah.
they are called Edomites.
Okay. I know where they came from. I know where they came from.
Okay, so then you
I know all
understand that they're our enemies, right? They're our enemies.
I can't tell they are enemies, but we don't treat them like the enemy. We treat them like the equal, like they.
Well, we treat them like they're our
They
enemies.
treat us like the enemy, but we don't treat them like that.
Okay, so what are you trying to teach us today?
I'm not trying to teach
Okay, well,
anything.
you said you had a question.
Yeah.
You asked your question. What else do you want to talk about?
I just don't understand the response that he did. That's what he said. We can't help each other, but we can guide each other.
So we're not out here to do that. We're not out here to be
Y'all know how to guide nobody to the
intermediate.
belief.
No, we don't do that. We teach the scriptures, man. We want our people to wake up and
Ain't
find
that
out
still
that they're
guidance? Ain't that
Israelites.
still giving guidance?
Why if he did something wrong, why would we try to guide him? Obviously he's a grown ass man, he should know better.
But we don't know better all the time.
Well then that's not our
So
problem.
if we think that everybody supposed to know better, why would we
But-
teach
so
something?
we're-
We think we supposed to
So
know
we're
better.
supposed to stop doing what we do to go stop something like that over there every
No,
time we see it.
that's what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. If you can try to write a thing with your words, you do it. If you can try to write a thing with your physical, you try to do it. You try to minimize, problems and situations. That's what you do in Islam. You have a right to find somebody that's somebody.
So why didn't you stop over there now?
Because he was all right.
See? Let's get back to the lesson.
He was all
Let's
right.
get back to
He was all right. I'm just saying.
we didn't see them beating his ass, so we
No.
didn't have to worry about it anyway. So you should have stopped and made sure he was all right if that's what you worried about. Can we get back to our lesson, brother? All right, thank you. Come on, brother. You guys, was you done with that?
I'm gonna read Isaiah
Yo,
24.
where we was at?
Yeah, he was in Isaiah.
Isaiah
I
24:10.
Yeah, you know. yeah.
When as soon as he said that Islam, so I was like,
Yeah. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, he's talking in circles too, man. Like, get the fuck out of here.
I said what I said, now you
Right.
understand it? That's all you, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I can talk fast too. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
Isaiah 24:10. The city of confusion is broken down.
Dan, see that? And that's confused.
There it is.
Where he brought up here, man. He's confused. Like,
Right.
I can tell you all day, like how we out here. The same way you walked up here, that man could have walked. That's what I was going to tell him. You know what I'm saying? He really wanted to hear the truth. He came over here to see what's going on.
That's right.
So I'm not concerned with him being over there, the cops on him. That's the Lord's judgment for that nigga, man. You know? We ain't out here for that. We out here for the elect. And that's what these niggas don't understand.
That's right.
Everybody not gonna get it. What we saying? Scarcity. Scarcity. That's a heavy word right there.
That's right.
He's never gonna get it. He's one of those dudes that's found that broad path of destruction. Right?
That's right.
You know? You got it, bro. These niggas crazy, man.
And every house is shut up, that no man may come in.
God. That's
There-
gonna come back again, man. We're gonna shut everything back down.
That's right.
That's what these people going crazy over. And this time when they shut it down, they send the military to your ass,
Woo!
Yeah.
get you and snatch you out. With
Yeah.
that whole J. Helm thing.
Yeah.
When they did that, people forgot about J. Helm.
Yeah.
J. Helm project. When they was running the people's houses. That's the
Right.
civilians in them.
Yeah,
They
what
got
was
all
that,
these things set up already.
down in New Orleans, after the big ass hurricane, the police and military were going house to house taking guns.
Oh, yeah,
You see what I'm saying? That's a part of that.
Exactly. To keep you unarmed.
Yeah.
So they know they could just run in your house. There was a woman, she had a dream about this. She had did a video. I don't know if she knew she was an Israelite or not. She might have been a heathen, but the video that she did, the detail of how she was talking about the troops, she said it was foreign troops. And I'm like, oh
Yeah.
shit. So I know it came from the Lord, man. He
Yeah.
said he's going to pour his spirit out on all flesh. You know, and she was saying how they was just running in people's houses, killing them.
Yeah. That's all they gonna do.
Exactly. If you don't want to get the jab, then they get you out of here.
But they say they should not regard young or old.
That's right, yup.
Yeah.
You got it, bro.
Pilgrims.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of, yup.
You know?
Because we going to be moving around,
Right.
right? Ain't going to be in the same spot, man.
Nope.
Isaiah 24:11. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened.
See that the cry for wine is that wisdom. What we out there giving them, man.
That's right.
And they out there crying for it now. Because, yo, they starting now. But they said what's going on. Now they like, yo,
Yeah.
it's getting worse.
Yeah.
Damn, we
Right.
thought this was just going to blow over.
Yeah.
Now they seeing it ain't. Now it's getting more intense. So now they want answers.
That's right.
You know, when we've been giving you the answers the whole time. You just walk past and set a deaf ear to it. You know? So when the answers was here, that's why the Lord is going to take his men off the streets.
Very
You
soon.
know? Yo,
Right
come.
on.
That's that family of the word.
Right.
You know? Yeah, bro.
The birth of the land is gone.
That's right, that happy. Yo, that happy feeling, that party spirit.
Yeah.
You know? I say, yo, look, man, They cut the party short on the man. I remember walking past a bar. They closed that shit down, I think, right after 12 o'clock.
Right, that's right.
I said,
That's
yo,
right. Ain't nothing happened yet. All right, we shut it down so nothing does happen. Get out.
The mercury is done.
Damn
man.
right,
Even just going around, it's like the whole the mood, man. It's just fucked up.
Yeah.
They canceled New Year's Eve in New York.
See that?
Ah.
Shit's crazy. No, that's a major place to go to. Everybody want to see the ball drop.
Yeah.
So they canceled your New Year's.
Right.
So what the fuck you think will happen the rest of the year?
And
man?
what the Apostle Ramla brought this point up, he said that it's been 144 years
Mm.
since the first ball drop.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
That adds up to 6, and then he brought up another point. I can't remember exactly what it was, but that other
Yeah,
number 6.
114. Yep.
Yeah, 114. There you go, brother. So like,
Damn.
yeah, and it added up
From
to
the
the number
first
6.
from the first ball drop.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy. That's the number one man.
But shit, I was listening to Charlotte, the brothers from Charlotte, live, and they were talking. Apostle McCall was down there, and they said that these brothers, man, after they was out, for a while walking around and shit, and they said like it was dead as shit, man. Years, yeah. You know, they said that place used to be packed down there where they were at. They said it was just dead, like nothing going on.
114 years and then 2022.
There it is.
That's what it
The
is.
water,
Beautiful.
Damn.
Yep, that's it right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like the brother said, number of the man. That's the number of the man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Hey.
over, man. This place is
That is
finished.
finished, man. Oh. Oh.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, this year here, boy. This year, man. Mm-mm-mm.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 8. I'm gonna start at verse 46. It says, "Then answered he me and said, Things present are for the present, and things to come for such as to be as be to come. For thou camest far short that thou shouldest be able to love my creature more than I. But I have oft times drawn nigh unto thee and unto it, but never to the unrighteous. And this also thou art marvelous before the Most High, and that thou hast humbled thyself as it becometh thee, and hast not judged thyself worthy to be much glorified among the righteous. For many great miseries shall be done to them that are slothful, that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride." Yo, that's where we at right now.
Right. The Lord is drawing nigh unto who? The righteous.
That's right.
He's getting close to the righteous.
That's right.
And it's evident. You can see it. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Right.
But many great miseries, man, are going to be done to these people, man, in these last days.
That's damn.
Yeah.
Talking about now.
It already started. You know what I mean?
You said great.
Feel it.
Right.
Yeah, cut.
Beanie Siegel.
Yeah.
Feeling in the head.
That's right, Doc.
You said
What's that
great
song?
music.
You can feel it in the head.
Cut. That's right. It says, "But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. For unto you is paradise open, the tree of life is planted, the time to come is prepared, plenteous is prepared, plenteous is made ready, a city is builded, and the rest is allowed in perfect goodness and wisdom." Damn,
Wow.
that's the Lord talking about that here.
Yeah, that's the
That's
kingdom
what he
right
said,
there.
he's going to prepare a place for you.
Yeah.
He said it's already prepared. That's
Right.
why we come out here on the highways and hedges and talk to our people and teach them and let them know that the kingdom of heaven is already prepared for you.
In my father's house are many mansions.
Right, and it starts right here, man.
Yeah.
It starts with us. See, look, I'm gonna read that again. It says, "For unto you is paradise open." And the light came out.
Yeah, you see
Real
that?
bright.
The sun came down on it.
It says, "For unto you is paradise open, the tree of life is planted, the time to come is prepared. See, and that's what I'm talking about. The time to come is prepared. Even with the destruction of this place, it's already prepared. Right? You know, the time to come, the kingdom and everything is already prepared. All the prophecies is about to come up is already prepared. We just waiting to get to that. So we waiting for that MOTB to be implemented, man. Made mandatory. Once that happens, it's over. Things going real super. And we right there at the door. They just playing around with it. They got it over there in Australia.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They damn near cast. I think.
Yeah.
99.9%.
Well, I think they were already there because I used to talk about that. Like I didn't know I was an Israelite. I didn't know the whole truth. I knew the people over in Israel weren't the Jews, but I knew probably back in the 90s that Australia was actually going through a cashless financial system. You know, so I mean, they already telling them over there that welcome to the New World Order.
That's what we
You know what I mean? Yeah, they already told. They're already telling them on the news. You might as well get used to this. This is the New World Order. That's what they said. So it's evident and it's being pushed. It's put right into people's faces. You know, and our people, they see it, they hear it, but they ain't doing anything about it. They're gonna continue to follow. You know? It's sickening, man. It's sickening that, you got brothers that are out on the street, so-called black men pushing something extremely positive, as far as the diet, you know what I mean, and being a spiritual individual, and they look at us with hatred. We're telling them that we want to try to show you how to live a long, healthy life, And they look at us like we got bananas sticking out our fucking ears, our true heads or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That we out here trying to tell them to go smoke crack or do some other wicked ass shit. Nah, we ain't doing that. We out here trying to tell you that the kingdom of heaven is here. It's here right now. And it's being offered unto you, but you're fucking casting it away like it was garbage. So the Most High is going to kill your ass. He don't have no use for you. On this side, but you'll come back on the other side.
Your diet should really be on point now with this whole Vanessa thing and Amarion.
Right.
You want to build your immune system to fight off these.
Yep.
You better believe that he's so spraying this shit. You better believe he's spraying hella shit in the air. So everybody, these hospitals is packed.
And they just spiking numbers.
Oh yeah, they pushing them numbers up, man, crazy.
It says this is what we're looking for right here. Verse 53. It says the root of evil is sealed up from you. Weakness and the moth is hid from you, and corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten. Sorrows are past, and in the end, it shews the treasure of immortality. Right? Yeah. That's what we look. Yo, man, I'm gonna read that again.
Yeah, read that again,
this is a future prophecy.
Hey, that's it.
No, this is what we're looking for, and this is starting with the elect.
Right.
Because this everything gonna be sealed up for you. It says the root of evil is sealed up from you. That's crazy. The root of evil, man, it's sealed away from you, so it can't never fuck with you. Just like what when on the ark, when Yahweh he sealed the door.
Right.
Couldn't nobody else get in there. Couldn't nobody get up. Right. So that was all that wickedness sealed away from Noah. That's right. Couldn't none of them say nothing else to him. Couldn't none of them be around. Why? Because he did his job, man.
And he did that, and the Most High sealed that door because he knew Noah would have compassion on him.
Yeah, open it back up.
Yeah.
It says, this is my favorite. It says, weakness and the moth is hid from you. And this flesh is weak, man.
Yeah.
So we ain't gonna have no more weakness, man.
Right,
We can't. In the moth, it's not gonna be able to corrupt our treasure. That's why I said lay up the treasures of heaven. Even the moth can't come down.
Can't corrupt it.
And we wait for our body to change between the eyes.
That's right.
Conquer that death like you have inside you.
That's right. Huh? It says in corruption is fled into hell to be God, God damn.
Hey.
Corruption in the pit. Hell, man. It says sorrows are past, and in the end is you the treasure of immortality.
The treasure of immortality.
That's what we want, man.
That's right.
To live forever. Get them bodies, man, but we don't gotta worry about the sickness, man. The pain, you know? All this, man.
That's right.
Right, sweet. It says, and therefore ask thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish. For when they had taken when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High, through scorn of his law, and forsook his ways. Moreover, they have trodden down his righteousness, and said in their hearts that there is no God. Yeah, and that knowing they must die, for as the things of aforesaid shall receive you, so thirst and pain are prepared for them, for it was not his will that men should come to naught. God damn, man. No, he said
Hey.
thirst and pain is
Thirst and
for.
pain.
Where say you gonna learn about that's my pain. Right? It said, yo, who read it?
That's my pain. That's what the scripture say, man. Yeah.
It says, it said in their heart that there is no God. Yeah. And that knowing they must die. So they know they got die, they still saying they
Right.
God, man. It's crazy. They crazy as hell, man. No one the Most High gonna do, man. They have faith.
Yeah, what the Rappy News said, ain't nobody coming to see what happened with that.
Yup.
Dead.
Yeah, believe in the Lord, man.
That's right. And that's going to be a trend, man, this year. 2022, there's going to be a trend, man. People that say there is no God.
No, God. Just like, yo, them children that went against, what was the prophet?
Alicia.
Yeah. Called them all.
Go ahead up, old baldy.
20 ass stuff. It says, verse 60. It says, but they which be created have defiled the name of him that made them, and were unthankful unto him which prepared life for them. And therefore is my judgment now at hand. These things have I not shewed unto all men, but unto thee. And a few like thee, then answered I and said, behold, O Yahweh Shem Shai, now hast thou shewed me the multitude of the wonders which thou wilt begin to do in the last times, but at what time thou hast not shewed me. We seeing it now.
Seeing it.
And Ezra, he was a dude, he asked a lot of questions.
Right,
He
right,
wanted to
right.
know what was going on.
That's why he said, woe is me, woe is me.
Exactly.
You know, because he showed it. He was like, nah, you know, I'm sick now, I can't take no more. You know what I mean?
Sick to his stomach.
Yeah.
He's like, Lord, man, why you show me that?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. He thought he seen so much destruction and death. He thought he was like, man, who's gonna save me?
God,
You know? I said, shall scarcely be saved, because that's what it looks like. That's what it's gonna be looking like, man. You know, there's gonna be so much shit going on out here, man, and people about, man, look. Apostle Tahar and Gabar, they might be running around talking about, man, I don't think I'm gonna make it. You know, you know what I mean? Brothers like that, they've been in this thing for 35 years, 37 years. You know? Yeah. We the hopefully elect. You know, Ramlov says it all the time. You know? And that's how we gotta think, man, because this thing is gonna be a horror out. It's a horror movie of horror movies, man. You know? That it's gonna be a combination of horror movie and alien invasion. Out this motherfucker. Yeah.
That's what they get it from.
You know what I'm saying? And superhero movies, because it's gonna be some of us to get that spiritual power, boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? So it's gonna be a mixture, man, but it's gonna be a damn mess out here.
Doing all that, this is what we're looking for. This is Tobit chapter 13. I'm gonna start at verse 3. It says, confess him before the Gentiles, the children of Israel, for he hath scattered us among them. There declare his greatness and extol him before all the living. For he is our Lord, Yahweh Shah, and he is the power, our Father forever. It says, and he will scourge us for our iniquities, and we will have mercy again, and will gather and will gather us out of all nations among whom he hath scattered us. And that's what we're looking for, man. To be gathered out of all nations that we've been scattered. You know, these are future things. That's the return of Yahweh Shah.
Right.
You know, because he wants to come and deliver his men.
Right.
You know, he's trying to send his men out here messed up.
And
The enemies making fun of him, they're over.
that's right.
You know?
You know, and he said that he's going to scourge us for our iniquities.
Definitely.
You know, which means that he loves us. If he chastising us, that means he loves us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To correct us, so that we can come to the understanding that what we done was wrong.
Right.
You know, so we don't do the shit again.
Right.
You know, and that's so we can get the kingdom of heaven.
Right. Right. That's right.
So this is what's happening. These are the things that are about to take place. We got to remain faithful in this truth. Because everything's getting ready to shut. Everything that's getting ready to happen, man, is going to be for us, man. You know?
Yo, we want the Lord to show his power, man.
That's right.
To his people. This is some Ecclesiastes, Sirach chapter 36, on verse 1. It says, have mercy upon us, O Yahweh Shah power, of all, and behold us, and send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee. Lift up thy hand against the strange nations, and let them see thy power. Yo, that's what we out here basically doing, man. We're asking for the Lord to do these things, man. Show his power. We're pleading, we're silent, we're crying to him.
That's right.
You know, so that he'll come and show his power to these other nations. Because right now, all they're doing is walking past, scoffing at us, thinking it's a joke, it's a game. Like, look at them niggas, look at they got the curtains on, this, that. But really, they scoffing at the Lord.
That's right,
You know, they scoffing at the Lord.
that's all they know.
Exactly. You know? But
We
it's
say it every week, man. We don't give a damn what these people think of what the fuck we doing.
That's right. That's right. It says, as thou was sanctified in us before them, so be thou magnified among them before us, and let them know thee as we have known, that there is no power but only thou, O power. Shew new signs and make other strange wonders. Glorify thy hand and thy right arm, and that they may set forth thy wondrous works. Raise up indignation and pour out wrath. Take away the adversary and destroy the enemy.
Yeah,
You know? And that's what we want to see. We want to see the downfall of our enemy.
that's right.
We coming into that time, man. While our enemy is going down, we living in some interesting time where we don't want to be put to death. You know, we want to be allowed to see this place go down, to see Yahweh Shah come back, man. And that'll be a beautiful thing to get beamed up on the chariot. And all those things will be spoken of in the kingdom.
That's right.
You know, they're going to be speaking about the men of the Lord the same way they're speaking about the men of the Lord now. What they did in the ancient time, they're going to be talking about what they did in this time. Right?
I got you.
Go ahead, bro.
Second Andrews 2:43.
Right.
And in the midst of them, there was a young man
Yeah.
of a high stature,
Right.
taller
That's
than
the
all the
outside.
rest.
Yeah.
And upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted,
Right.
which marveled at greatness.
That's right. That's what we want, man.
So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these?
Right.
And he answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal.
Right. That's what we're looking for, man. Right. we just read, man. Who's that? It said, weakness is taken away from his soul and all that.
Oh yeah.
We're taking off that, we're looking for that immortality, man. You know, for those bodies that's incorrupt, man. You know, that's what we want, the incorruptible bodies. We don't want these corrupt bodies that Esau can put to death. That's why Yahweh Shah said when he come back, he's not going to meet you as a man.
Right.
Because when you met him and he met you as a man, you put him to death.
Right.
So now we coming back in all this glory, we can't do a damn thing to him. Man.
Right.
You know?
And he's gonna put your ass. He's gonna put the nation to eat them down.
Right. And this is after the war in heaven right here.
Right.
But he's crowning you, yo. We did a good job, yo.
Yeah.
I'm giving you the crown.
Yeah.
Y'all fuck the ass up.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have a feast, man.
Yeah.
That heavy.
You want to show yourself to the ones who hears
Yeah.
showing you the incarnation. Man.
Yeah.
Like they want to be here, like, oh shit.
Oh, they here right now.
Like, yeah. No, that's
They probably in terrible fear right
Oh
now.
yeah.
Too. And the Lord got that spirit on their ass.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know?
That's the spirit of fear, man.
He's
Because they
coming.
know. They are probably part of those families, man.
Oh, the Rothschild, yeah. Yeah.
You know, so they actually do know what's coming for their ass.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Right.
You know? Like we had to suffer, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We had to go into slavery. You know, we felt the same way when our kingdom was being brought down. Not only in Jerusalem, when those cities were falling out of the hand of the Romans, you know, but when you came over and took us out of our fortresses in West Africa, you know, we were living like kings over there. The royal house of Judah was still over there, you know, living like kings, queens, princesses, princes. You know, we felt the same way when you came and took our shit and beat us down and put us in those shit. You know, we went from living a certain way to being slaves. So guess what? You're going to go from living a certain way to being fucking slaves.
Right.
It's just simple as that.
They gotta drink that cup.
You got to drink it and go.
They gotta drink the cup.
You know, you got to drink the dregs, man. Hero.
And put on the immortal and have confessed the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Yeah, there it go again, that name, man. There's no getting around that. You gotta confess the name, man. And you got dudes that's been playing with the name for a long time.
Right.
And the Lord, they took it in vain, so they took a life. So the Lord, He's going to jack them up for that.
What did they say? Yo, please, yo, rock.
Yeah,
Yeah,
rock.
he's already
Hell
getting
pay
fucked
for that.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said he's looking bad right now anyway.
Look at Polite. He shot the body.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm saying.
and accused the apostles and the brothers of Great Millstone of rape and all kind of other things. Now look, he's getting ready to go to jail for what he accused the brothers of.
Yeah.
You know?
He on my Instagram.
Huh?
I be seeing him with all these girls different exotic women going. I'm looking like, yo, they would.
Man, that's all it is, bro. He got what he drives around in a Bentley convertible.
Good.
You know? No
He
matter.
asked me, he was like, yo, I can help you with the Bitcoin. Nigga, I don't want nothing from you. Yo, I don't want shit from you, man.
Yeah, that Bitcoin gonna get shut down anyway.
Right. I got to go into that MOTV.
I want
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 37, verse 37.
Help!
Mark the perfect man, and behold the upright.
That's right.
For the end of that man is peace.
Yeah, kind. See that? The end of that man is peace, man.
That's right. And that
That
word
ain't-
mark is the wow.
Yeah, kind.
Right?
Except for judgment.
That's right.
You know, see the mark and look at that man, bro. Because it's a lot of different marks, man.
Right.
You got the Quran, you got the Quran. You mark a man, because you can mark a man that's marked him that's cross. You know
All the division,
what I'm
that's right.
saying? If you mark a man that's righteous, you're like, yo, that's a good man right
That's
there.
right.
You know?
But the transgressors shall be destroyed together.
That's right. The transgressors are going to be destroyed together, man. Right here in Babylon, man. That's what we're looking forward to, man. You know, you're going to start seeing a lot of that on the high scale this year, man.
Yeah.
They ain't ready, because look, if you look at the murders that happened in Philadelphia alone last year, it was over 500 some murders.
Right.
550 or 500, it was up there, right? You know? So you think, and then they just what? They had on them shoes New Year's Day. I think it was like 12 shooters, something like that. A lot of people got hurt, 2 people died. You know? Just that fast. That's starting off. So
Yeah,
a lot,
yeah.
It's
yeah,
a turn up.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So a lot. Yo, wait till the fifth,
Yeah.
man.
Oh yeah.
And that 5T come on.
Yeah.
And then it was a dude. It was a brother. He had a vision a while back, right? And he said he pulled up to the market. And he said he got out the car. He said it was people that was sitting in the car, blood coming out their mouth. They was on the ground trying to crawl, trying to get into the market.
What?
They couldn't even get in. So he said when he got in there, there was people at the register trying to pay for this shit. And they was all like zombified. Like bleeding, people passing out and everything.
Oh.
Wait, and I'm like, yo,
Ooh.
that's coming from that Yakada
That
people.
5 jiggers
Yeah.
come when
So
that
when they
first
put
on.
that on, that's going to cause some
Yeah.
shit. A lot. That's why you think they said the variant is going to be higher. The people going to get more sick after the
Yeah.
holidays.
And that's why they want to keep them boosted.
That's all right, brother.
Because keep their asses alive.
Yeah.
You got this boost, that boost,
Yeah.
that. You know,
Yeah.
man, this shit is
Yeah,
crazy.
we don't want this shit to affect you yet.
They
So,
wearing night
yeah.
ride.
Yeah.
Blood is
Turbo
wagging.
boost kit. That's the turbo boost kit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You know? Yeah, I can't remember. I think it was over in, I read an article. They were talking about over in Jerusalem that a pregnant chick just got diagnosed with what they were calling a flu. It's basically the flu and the Omarion.
Oh, shit.
It's a mutated form. They found it, and come on. Now.
Right.
I mean, it's like we know what's going on, with it. And they said this is more deadly than all the other ones. So now I'm waiting to hear some more news about this variant that they have found over in Jerusalem. I'm Salaka. Go ahead, Doc.
But we're not medical assistants.
Yeah, we don't.
They're trying to get your
Yeah,
ass.
this is not medical advice
Look,
at all. Okay, and I don't say anything out of line. So.
It says, the end of the wicked shall be cut off, but the salvation of the righteous is of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. He is their strength in the time of trouble.
That's right. Damn, that's what's yo. That's you gotta have to call on. You know, we say his name is a strong tower. Man.
That's right.
You know, you gotta work true.
Right. That's right. That's
You know?
That's right.
And that's hey man. And, yo, who to say whoever. If somebody can find out, say whoever was forsaken, that trusted in the Lord.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, that I'm gonna that was it on that, brother.
A little more. And Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked and save them because they trust in him.
He shall deliver them from the wicked. You know, if you trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, what you going to do? It might be scary. You might be saved scarcely, but he is going to deliver you. Okay? He's going to deliver you out of this famine. He's going to deliver you from the sword. You see?
Tribulation.
Yeah, you must tribulation. That's right. That's right. Fire on one side. Fire on one side and the deep water on the other.
This is Sirach, chapter 2, starting at verse 7. It says, "Ye that fear Yahweh Hashem Shah, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall. Ye that fear Yahweh Hashem Shah, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear Yahweh Hashem Shah, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old, and see, did ever any trust in Yahweh Hashem Shah, and was confounded?
That's
Or
right,
did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him, man? You know what I'm saying? The book right there with that.
Yeah,
Who did he ever despise that called on him?
that's right.
You know what I'm saying? And the only people that's going to really call on him are humble and respectful to
Right.
you know, you're going to have the 1/3 church.
And they were never confounded.
Yeah. And the 2/3, they ain't never going to call on him.
That's how the Lord is a strong tower. Right.
Yeah, cut lock in our fat. Let's get them.
Yeah.
Let's get that right. Not good, bro. It was like
Couple
you
more
said,
verses in 2 Ezra 2.
Yeah, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. Well,
He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal,
Right.
and have confessed the name of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Now are they crowned and receive palms, and receive psalms, and said unto the angel, What young person is it that crowneth them, and giveth them psalms in their hand? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai,
yeah.
whom they have confessed in the world.
Lost the son of your house.
Yeah.
Because you talk about your house.
Water. Still learning.
Nah, you too hard, brother. You too hard, bro.
Then began, when I'm
Go ahead, read
confused,
that
I
over.
always, I'm gonna read it over. When I'm confused, I always say Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
You see when you're looking at
Son.
that, you look at that right there. It says the son of whom they have confessed to the world. So now you're talking about the son. I say your house, son. So you're talking about the father.
I'm gonna read that over.
Yeah, you good, bro.
2 Ezra 2 and 47. So he answered and said unto me, It is Yahweh.
No,
It is the son of.
it's the son of your house. Right? Look.
I always
So
thought
where
it
you,
was.
where you at, bro?
It is the son of Yahweh.
It's right there.
I always thought it was the cat.
Yeah. But nah, but it's the son of your house, the son of God. Or you can say the son of the Most High. I mean, when it says God, you can be Most High, power. But when you see all caps,
That's Yahweh. The Lord, when you
It
see
is
Lord,
when you
saying
see
the
the
son.
Lord, yeah, when you see
Saying
Lord
the
and
son,
Lord
so.
case, when you see the Lord with the uppercase and the Lord case, then it's your house.
Got it. So he answered and said, Salakia. So he answered and said unto me, It is the son of Yahweh, whom they have confessed in the world.
That's right.
Then began I greatly to commend them that stood stiffly for the name of Yahweh Shai.
That's right. There you go.
Last verse, 48. Then the angel said unto me, Go thy way and tell the people what manner of things and how greatly wonders of Yahweh, our power, thou hast seen.
Yo, and that's what they told him.
Salak.
He went and no, because of I am the cross. But see now he told Ezra to go tell the big wonders that he saw. Like go tell these people what you just saw. That's like yo, when he talked to his men, he told them, yo, go out there, confess my name and tell the words that I said. That's why I say he gonna put his words in our mouth, which is these scriptures, right? You know? And that's the words that we go out and we go confess it into the world, right? Because everything is already real. All we gotta do is just bring it back out. You know, break it down. Look, we got our apostles there. You know, that taught us this truth. You know, we still learning. Every day is a learning process in this truth.
Not gonna learn unless I be taught by another.
That's right. Even the apostles, man, that tell you, as long as they've been in it, they still learn things too.
Right.
You know, so we always learn. It's never bad to learn anything. Right? You know, we always gonna learn. Even when we get into the kingdom, we still gonna
Just
learn.
when we're learning.
You know, there's a lot of stuff that we haven't learned there.
We're gonna be learning how to create new things every day.
Oh, shit. I had that description.
Right.
Wow.
When the tower, when the name of the Lord is the strong tower.
This is Proverbs chapter 18 and 10. It says, The name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe.
And that's what we do. We definitely run into the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That strong tower.
That's right.
You know, every time we out on the street, when we saying our prayers, you know, that we have to use that name is very important.
You can't take the name in vain, man.
Nah, that's right.
I'm glad this really matters. this is where we at with
Yes, sir.
Revelations, the famous
Yeah.
chapter 13.
Ta-da!
The book of Revelation, chapter 13. Y'all were, I think Apostle Tahar pages don't get the Quran.
I got that. Yeah.
No, that's his new page.
No, yeah. I saw that. That was
But this Revelation, chapter 13 and 16. It says that he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark of the name of the beast or the number of his name. There is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast. It says here, now you can not. It says here is wisdom. It never fails. Every time that we come out here and get into it, there's something loud. This wasn't we ain't hear no dirt bites. It says here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, which is Kasai Stigma 666. Now you got what? NATO is interchanging with the beast as well. And America, they trying to bring NATO into Ukraine.
yeah.
Instead of Russia. That's all they really want to do is set up Russia. You know what I'm saying? Russia like, nah, hell no. Can't bring that shit over here. So now they going at it with each other, right? You know what I'm saying? NATO is, man, they want some shit, but the Lord's about to take it down.
Yeah.
But we got what? The battle with Jehoshaphat is coming up.
Right.
You know, but through this charagma, versus they're going to use that for this pandemic, that's going to go hand in hand. Soon you're going to have to get that in and show everything. Like, yo, they hit you with this blue scandal, everything pops up. And that goes back to what? The Obamacare.
Yeah.
Going all the way back to that, on page what? I think it was 2002 or something like that. Paragraph 2 or something like that. When it talks about an implantable device into your hands.
Yeah.
And it's funny because, yo, that was Joe Biden was the vice president. Now he's the president and they really pushing that heavy.
Yeah, did he say that he was telling the senators that you want to vote
Rule
on
on
it?
it.
Yeah, you want to rule
He
on
said,
this.
the next however many years, he said, and he wasn't lying because it's in that time frame too.
Yeah.
You know, he's definitely in that time frame.
Going to rule on the Democrats, Democrats, the rule of the demons.
That's
Right.
right.
And look, we got and right now, though, that's a beautiful thing to be living there right now because we right at the beginning of this year, they got all that technology set up,
It's already there. Yeah.
so they can just force it real quick,
Yeah.
man. Just get it done with, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm
They
talking
got
about.
the FEMA camp set up and
Oh
everything.
yeah, they got all that ready.
This no man, Jacob something, man. This is about to
See
start.
where it goes down.
We already started, man.
Yeah, and that word in Revelation 13 and 16, that word causes, that's what's taking place right now. You know? I can't remember the Hebrew, but it basically goes in. You got it? Yeah, that word causes, man. You know? Like I said, the word causes in Revelation 13 goes into how they set things up. They put things, they put things into motion. You know? And that's what's going on right now, man. This is what is being done to prepare you people for a beast system. And you're going to have, the majority is going to have to take that shit. You know? The man of the Lord ain't having it. That's why they're going to put some of us to death.
That's it, bro.
See?
The word causes says to make, with the names of things made, to produce, construct, form, fashion, etc. To be the authors of, to cause, to make ready, to prepare.
To make ready. You see?
And to prepare.
Prepare.
To produce, bear, shoot forth. To acquire, to provide a thing for oneself.
You see?
To make a thing out of something.
Hey, you can't get around that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't get around it.
Look, it says to render one anything, to constitute a point one anything, to a point on a game one day.
Right.
Yeah,
See?
man. Yeah, man. They doing all that right now.
That's what's going on. And these people don't even see that.
Right, man.
You know?
They said they the cause.
Yeah.
Cause and effect.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's what it
They
is.
causing all this shit.
Problem, reaction, solution.
Yep.
That's
There it
right,
is.
That's right.
There it is.
That's right, man. That's right.
You know? We're going to cause the problem. We're going to see what the reaction is.
That's right.
And then if it gets to a point where we have to come out with the solution, then we will. Because that's what it is.
That's right. That's right, man.
You know? Esau working 24/7 to put you people into slavery.
Right, no problem.
You know?
Right. Right. That's all, bro. That, man, we can close it out.
All right.
We're going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh,
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bahashem,
double honors to the apostles and elders and great millstones, talking to
Shalom.
chief, solid honors to Sati.
Never fail.
Lord willing, we know that this church is campus edified. Next week, we're going to say Shalom. I'm a Bob,
Bob, Shalom. Shalom.
Come here, Sean.
Right.
Wow.